8 bad love tips that your friends give you and you should avoid following. For sentimental counselors, we all paint ourselves alone, especially many women who believe that there is a unique way to have a fabulous relationship with your partner, and the truth is that, as the saying goes, only who brings the sack on his back knows what is carrying. Not all tips are the best for all relationships. In some cases they work, in others they do not. Here are 8 bad tips that you should avoid taking into account in your relationship. 1. Give him his space. All couples need their time apart. It is usually good advice, however, this advice should be applied depending on the relationship. It is not a term or something that must necessarily be followed. Why? Depending on the times, most couples spend all day separated, between work and more occupations. There are couples who the time they spend together is very little to promote intimacy, and even worse if you add the meetings you have with friends. 2. Do not give yourself completely. It can be a good advice, of course, depending on the circumstances. However, it is terrible not to give yourself completely for fear that your partner fails you. Finally, in a relationship, one is to give itself fully, and if the other person is not prepared for it, what a pity, but that does not mean that surrendering yourself completely is wrong. At the end of the relationship, you will stay with the feeling that you gave everything you could give and without regrets. Love intensely. 3. Always say what you feel. It is usually good advice, especially for those who find it difficult to express what they feel, and although it is totally good to say what you feel, sometimes it is better to keep quiet and find the time to express what is happening, as it may not be the right time or the best circumstances. 4. Always suspect. Although it can be relatively good depending on the relationship, suspecting your partner always leads to bad terms. To begin with, why not give your full trust to your partner? It is worth giving all the confidence to that special person for you, and it is necessary because trust is a pillar in a relationship. If you suspect something, why not speak it? It's better to create yourself stories that are not true. 5. Do not go to sleep fighting. Although it is generally an excellent advice, sometimes it is not so good. Sometimes it is better to let the anger get off and discuss the issue the next day, and even if you were fighting for trivialities, it is better to forget the fight and leave things behind. 6. Do not have sex with him so soon. It could be good advice, although the only ones who must decide whether to have sex the day they met, wait for 5 meetings or 3 months are the ones involved. Each couple knows itself at a different pace. Between the two there is chemistry and different levels of attraction, for which not necessarily sleeping with him on the first date indicates that it will be a bad relationship, nor waiting 2 weeks will foretell a good start. 7. Leave him before he leaves you. Personally, I always have thought that this is terrible advice. Why end a relationship just because he will do it before? What is it intended to demonstrate? Pride? When a relationship does not work, it simply does not work, no matter who ends it. Ending a relationship first will not ensure you feel better, it only shows who surrendered before. 8. Do not be so intense. Possibly it can be good advice, but what good is it? If you are corny, you are corny. If you are cold, you are cold. The way we decided to demonstrate our love should not be conditioned for pleasing more, because eventually, we will not be making someone fall in love with our true self. The person who truly appreciates how romantic you can be or how cold you are will arrive. Show your love in the way your heart tells you to do it. Each relationship is unique, and the most appropriate people to listen to certain advice or let them pass are those involved. At the time of taking advice, you will know how to take it, asking your heart. Not all advice is good, nor should be taken to the letter. Everyone must know how to appropriate them and apply them or not to their relationship. To learn more about 8 bad love tips that your friends give you and you should avoid following, download my book free by clicking the book image on the right or the link in the description below, and please subscribe to this channel and share this video.